All right, Ethan, 10 to 11 right now. And you know, a lot of folks got spoiled working from home and got pretty comfortable doing it during the pandemic. Let's bring in Jan Lehman, founder of CTC Productivity. So Jan, why are so many companies insisting their employees get back into the office?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So usually what we're seeing is leaders are fearful. It's a whole different way of working, and how in the world would they know their employees are productive if they can't see them sitting in their seats?
Right, right. But you know, a lot of companies, a lot of folks found they were saving gas, especially now when it's $5 or greater. So employees are saving gas. Did we see productivity rise with people working at home, or did things stay about what they are when you're in the office?
You know, it's really an individual thing. So a lot of people figured out they're much more productive at home. And I think that's where a lot of the fight comes from to actually continue to do that, in addition to the flexibility of, less commute time and all of that. And then there's others that realize they actually do need to be back in the office. There's too many distractions at home with young children, or we've had people say that they're too tempted to mow their lawn during the day. So I think a lot of us learned a lot about it. They do. It's funny. So a lot of people have learned a lot about themselves and have figured out where's the best place to work, which is why businesses should allow them to drive that decision, quite honestly.
It's kind of, I know a lot of folks, they were like thrilled they could get laundry done that they never have time to get done, or maybe a quick trip to the grocery store because you don't have time to do it after leaving the office. So they were able to squeeze things in you might normally not get in. So it helps employees. So, when a company is able to offer that hybrid model, how do employees respond typically?
Oh, super favorably. I think the last poll I saw, 50% of employees wanted hybrid. Another quarter wanted full remote, and then the quarter that wanted everybody back in the office. So, and that's what we're seeing as well.
All right. So if your boss is insisting you get back to coming back to the office, what would you say is the best approach to maybe take your boss back into the office one-on-one and say, look, I'd like to continue working from home? How do you do that?
Yeah, well, first of all, you have to have trust. So there needs to be a good track record that even, in the office, you're always dependable, you get your work done. So if you're new to an organization, you don't want to start that conversation there unless you negotiated it during the recruiting process. But just start slow and do a really good job of being really proactive in the way you communicate. Maybe ask just for Fridays off, and then if they, tell them what you're going to do, show them what you got done, and just sort of wean them in slowly, because it really is just all based on trust. If they know you're getting your work done, they know they can depend on you, there shouldn't be any issues.
You would think so, right? So how can employers and employees make the most out of working from home?
Yeah, a couple options there. One is don't let it just be a free for all. So there is absolutely something about building company culture, those water cooler conversations. And so it's best to have a bit of a structure. So maybe you say Wednesday is the day everybody should be in the office. A lot of our clients are calling them connect days, which is a great term. And the other thing is absolutely make sure you have the right technology. You want to make sure that everything is seamless. People can be working in an office environment and back at home, and everything is paperless. They're not lugging paperwork. They can log in easily. So very cloud-based solutions. So I think tech plays a huge role right now in the hybrid world.
Awesome. Jan Lehman with CTC Productivity. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, and some great advice there for employers and employees.
Thank you.